If today you are, for example, active as a professional soccer player, or coach in Germany, in the UK tomorrow, and the day after you work and live in Italy, what will you do with your personal investments? Will you each time dismiss your asset manager, open new deposits and bank accounts, restart to trust new asset managers, change your personal tax advisor for your wealth, get accustomed to new tax officers? In the future, do you want to enjoy the fruits of your professional life, even under uncertain financial markets, in the country you have chosen for your retirement? During this time, a team of professional consultants, asset managers, should take care of your wealth, in order that it is maintained, and even grows, and you are not to pay taxes, during your career, on the profit, with transparent and fair costs. Especially for these requirements, we have developed the innovative concept of the Investment Insurance Plan, IIP, and make it available for you. The two essential components of the IIP are an investment management strategy, which will achieve growth in excess of today's low interest rates, by controlling the downside risk, and a financial planning structure, which will protect capital from the erosive effects of taxation, by sheltering assets from taxes. It is for this reason, we put together a network of recognized experts, unparalleled for its professionalism and competence. The prior coordination of the insurance contract, with the legal and fiscal framework, in the countries in which you will have your main residence, during your career as a professional, is the unique selling proposition of the investment insurance plan. Having an IIP issued in your name, you are in possession of a tax-compliant and efficient solution, offering excellent cross-border advantages, such as asset protection, no exit tax when moving to another country, with regard to the IIP. Applies to most European countries, no shifting of safe deposit accounts, necessary to comply with tax and legal necessities, in the new country of residence. Applies to most destinations. No taxation of capital gains, and investment proceeds, while invested in the IIP. Tax deferral avoids taxation, on an annual basis, and therefore your assets continue to work, compounding the final gains. Overall gains come not only from the rate of return, but indirectly also from the benefits of tax deferral. Paying taxes at a later date in time, when being in another tax bracket, means less taxes altogether. In an ideal scenario, when there is no payout, until you finally surrender the IIP, you could receive all the proceeds free of any income tax, because most countries do not levy an exit tax charge, and some countries do not even levy an income tax charge on the payout, if you have the status of a non-domiciliary. In other countries there will be at least no income tax charge, if there is a payout due to the death of the insured person. Since there is at least a tax deferral incentive in many countries when using the IIP, you may tend to save the money in such a product for the time after your professional soccer career, rather than cashing in and spending the money. No tax return filing in most countries, and tax consulting fees with regard to the IIP, as long as there is no cancellation of the contract, respectively the distribution of assets, and or income, to you and, or your family. No field audit, with regard to liquid assets, contained in the IIP. The policy can be surrendered at any time. Partial payouts of proceeds are also possible, at any time, and in many countries only subject to a low flat rate taxation. Usually not the whole proceeds, but only the part of the proceeds, which relates to gains, is taxable. If needed, a loan can be taken out on the insurance contract. Succession planning, outside of the estate, is possible. Minimum reporting costs. No change of contract partners necessary. Did we convince you? Do you have any further questions? Please contact us. You will have put in place a flexible structure that precisely meets your objectives during your own lifetime, and for your family, even if family members live in another country. You will enjoy the security of the strongest investor protection regime in Europe.